Alright, I have my morning smoothie. What's in here? Blueberries, banana, hemp seeds, matcha tea powder. I have about a cup of sprouts in here. And rolled oats, because this is my breakfast smoothie. So, first thing I wanted to mention today, on my smoothie break, which I'm going to start calling Smoothietalk. I see a lot of people doing coffee talk, so since I'm doing Smoothie Fest, Smoothie Talk. So, people have been asking me, why smoothies? Well, it is not necessary to blend your food in order to be healthy, but smoothies are really fun. They're a great way for kids to get some vegetables into them, so you could put some cucumber in a smoothie. You can put sprouts in a smoothie, and people like my dad will drink it, whereas he really doesn't like sprouts on their own. And for myself, I already eat a lot of greens, but I love putting them in a smoothie because it's just tasty and fun and a great way to start my day. I wouldn't otherwise eat sprouts on my oatmeal. I know some people who do savory breakfasts. I'm not one of them, and I just really like having some greens to start off my day. So you can pack a lot of greens into a smoothie that you wouldn't otherwise chew, or maybe you wouldn't eat at every meal of the day. So that's why smoothies. They're just a fun way to get a lot of nutrients, but they're not necessary in order to be healthy. And then I had a question from Jan. She was asking about blending because she heard that blending food causes oxidation and destroys most of the nutrients in the food. Alright, here's the thing. Anytime a fruit or vegetable is cut open and exposed to air, it does oxidize a little bit, and it does lose a little bit of nutrients. But there are three ways that food loses nutrients: through heat, light, and air. Exposure to any of those three is going to cause some loss of nutrients. And it's the degree to which it's exposed. So if you put food under a lot of heat, it's going to lose a lot of nutrients. If you put it under a little bit of heat, it's going to lose a little bit of nutrients. The other thing is, it doesn't lose all of its nutrients. So whoever said blending destroys most of the nutrients probably wasn't looking at the big picture. There are some tests and studies that are done on food to see what the nutrient loss is, but the thing is, it's really hard to get standard values. But in the big scheme of life, I think it is far better to enjoy food than to stress about how specifically fresh you're getting it from its whole state. So I like to cut up my vegetables as I'm making dinner and put them in as I go, rather than cutting everything up, because then it does sit and oxidize before I eat it. But if that's the only way that you're going to be able to get fresh produce into you, then go for that. Do what makes sense in your life. So for me, I always make my smoothies fresh in the morning, because that's when it tastes best, and that's when the fruit is freshest. But for someone who doesn't have time to make this every day, you can make a big batch the night before and maybe put it in 3 jars and seal them up. There will be some loss of nutrients, there will be some oxidation, but in the big scheme, I think it's better to just get some of this fresh stuff into you than to worry too much about being perfect. So I suppose that's my overall message in a lot of ways, is not to worry about being perfect. Don't aim for perfection. Just aim to do something, one thing, every day that nourishes you. The more days in a row you do that, the easier it gets and the healthier you're going to be. So, I think that's it for my smoothie talk today. Go enjoy your smoothie, and I'll see you again soon.